little lantern. In a crowded city where the streets glowed with neon and the night hummed with distant music, a boy named Amir walked the alleys with careful steps. He wore shoes a size too big, and his coat was stitched from scraps of old uniforms, but his eyes held a brightness that nothing could dim. Amir lived with his grandmother in a tiny room above a bakery. The room smelled of sugar and flour, and every morning the baker would leave warm loaves at their door. It's as if the city itself were sharing a breakfast with them. They saved every coin for bread and medicine, and when a bill came or a neighbor's voice rose in anger, Amir tucked himself into the corner and told himself a story, any story, to keep fear from growing. Every evening, Amir carried a small oil lamp, an old brass lamp with a crack in its side. It wasn't much, but its light cut through the dark like a finger of hope. He would light the lamp and sit by the window, counting the stars that peeked through the city's glow. In his heart lived a wish to see the world beyond the brick walls and the smudged windows. One winter night, a storm rattled the city. The winds howled, and the rain drummed on the roof like a drummer boy practicing for a parade. The lamp's flame fought the gusts, but a sudden gust blew through the window and out went the light. Amir's grandmother woke with a worried sigh, but she smiled when she saw his steady hands steadying the lamp and bowing to the
How are you feeling now?
greeting an old friend.
Dead.
The next
Empty.
morning, the bakery owner handed him.
Do you feel depressed?
It wasn't sticky.
Do you feel depressed?
Rough.
I don't feel nothing.
It felt like someone's memory.
Nothing.
من عشاق لا شيء. تسمع شيء الآن؟ هدوء لا شيء. أنا من عشاق لا شيء. القيمة الإيجابية في اللا وجود.
At the bottom, a small map drew a dotted path. Amir tucked the note into his coat and showed it to his grandmother. "Perhaps this is a sign," she said softly, placing a hand on his shoulder. Courage isn't about never being afraid. It's about moving forward when fear whispers loudest. That evening, with the lamp cupped in his palm, Amir followed the map. The city's sounds quieted as he drew closer to the river. He found the old bridge where the river bent like a sleeping snake. Under the bridge, a circle of children gathered, their eyes bright with stories and shared bread. "Who are you?" one child asked. "Amir," he answered, "and this lamp is my light. I came because someone needed a glimmer of hope." The children welcomed him with shy smiles and warm tea from a battered kettle. They spoke of shelters that opened their doors to warmth, of teachers who gave books and routines, of people who remembered that a city shines brightest when it shines for everyone. That night, Amir learned that poor isn't about how much you have in your pockets, but how much you give with what you have. He shared his lamp's light with the circle around him, and the lamp grew brighter, not because it had more oil, but because people's stories reflected back at it, echoing hope. When the lamp finally began to flicker, someone produced a candle and joined in, then another and another. The old bridge glowed with small, patient flames, like stars stitched to the city's fabric. The children sang softly, and the fear that had followed Amir like a shadow softened and vanished. Amir didn't become rich in money that night, but he gained something rarer, a family of friends and a purpose. He realized that sometimes the world opens its doors not to those who shout the loudest, but to those who keep their light steady and share it with others. And so, in a city that never slept, a poor child found a way to light up the night, not by burning brightest alone, but by gathering others to keep their lamps alight together. The lamp, now warm with countless small flames, kept its glow, reminding everyone who passed that hope is never truly gone. It's simply